We're joined now by Dan Kelly, the director of Notre Dame's Fitzgerald Institute of Real Estate, or FIRE. Dan is a 2002 graduate of Notre Dame. He got his JD from Harvard Law School, is a full professor in Notre Dame's law school, and is the founding faculty director of FIRE. Thanks for being with us, Dan.
Great to be here, Leanne.
So tell us a little bit about the Fitzgerald Institute for Real Estate.
Well, FIRE is a world-class real estate institute, and we're relatively new, but we're already changing the world through a multidisciplinary, mission-focused model. I think there's kind of a preconceived notion about what real estate is, that it's HGTV and granite countertops and black splashes. And don't get me wrong, my wife Kate and I love watching HGTV, but real estate is so much more. It's about investment and development. It's about housing. It's about where we live, where we work, and how, where, and when we shop. It's about construction and infrastructure and sustainability. And it's about helping to build and revitalize urban communities. So ND has the brain power for addressing all of these issues. And it's due to a generous gift from Warden Kathy Fitzgerald that enabled us not just to start this, but to come out of the gates 2 years ago as a preeminent institute.
Yeah, in that 2 years, you've already come a long way with FIRE up and running. What are you up to now?
Well, on campus, we're laser focused on students and faculty. So we launched an undergraduate real estate minor that's open to all undergraduates. We already have over 225 students in 20 different majors, and we just received about 150 new applications for next year. So we're busy keeping up with demand, and that entails hiring more faculty, getting more resources for students for internships and careers in real estate. And beyond the campus, we've been engaging with a lot of Notre Dame alumni and parents who are industry leaders, as well as developing partnerships. So we're off to a fast start, and we're growing into a top-notch program that's distinctively Notre Dame.
Yeah, a lot of interest in this. Tell us a little bit more about what makes FIRE so distinctive.
Yeah, so we're on a mission. We want our students to be able to compete at the highest levels, but we don't just want to replicate other top programs. So it's not just about zoning codes or pro formas. It's really about creating places that allow human beings to flourish and the common good to be promoted. So it's about leveraging real estate to tackle all the thorny issues, whether it's housing, whether it's revitalizing communities. And so we need both thoughtful and innovative solutions, and we also need to inspire enthusiastic students who will become tomorrow's leaders.
Dan, can you give us a specific example of how you're doing that?
Sure. One thing that's important to the Fitzgerald Institute is Notre Dame's Catholic mission. And there's a direct real estate component there. So over Christmas break, one of our visiting scholars, David Murphy, who's also an ND grad, led 2 teams of students in projects addressing church property issues. So one team that included junior Haley Magalet and a 5th-year architecture student, McCartan Commerce, worked with the Archdiocese of Chicago, helping them through innovative, mission-aligned, and sustainable uses for some of the closed Catholic parishes on the South Side. And another team, which included sophomore Lauren Vallis and junior Joseph Weber, they gathered data on a lot of Catholic schools that had closed, some due to COVID, some due to other reasons, and they made recommendations about how the church could use those properties. So those students are applying all the tools that they're learning in classes, and they're directly contributing to solving pressure points for the church, a program we're now expanding nationwide, and that type of initiative is only available at a place like Notre Dame.
So what's next for the Fitzgerald Institute for Real Estate?
So we're very excited about the coming year. There's lots of opportunities. So coming out of COVID, we're planning to host a number of events. So this September, we're doing some real estate related events with the Notre Dame versus Wisconsin game at Soldier Field in Chicago. Back home on campus for the Notre Dame versus USC game, we're also hosting our fall gathering. So there will be a lot of events for students, faculty, and alumni. And we're also planning to roll out events in the future all across the country. So in New York City, California, Florida, and Texas. Right now, we're really building our network of alumni, students, parents, faculty, friends, who all recognize why real estate is so transformational in creating opportunities for individuals and communities. So our hope is to get, we invite everyone to get involved in our housing initiative and our church properties initiative, really in any aspect of real estate, so that consistent with ND's mission, we can help a world in need by creating places of lasting value.
All right, Dan, thank you so much for joining us on Notre Dame Day.